Davidson, and tonight's on Dragon's Den. These are the dragons, the multi-millionaire investors on their way to the den. Together, they will make or break the dream of a successful entrepreneurs. Meet British entrepreneur, businesswoman, a former ballet dancer, Jane Can. She has interests in mobile telecommunications, healthcare innovation, and pharmaceuticals. Having successfully headed large pharmaceutical companies, including AstraZeneca and Sanofi-Aventis, and led them to achieve record profits, she has strong business acumen and is known for her often harsh judgments on startup companies.
Can, not can't, can, because I can.
As a second dragon, please welcome the original playmate and former Hugh Hefner wife, Petra Mons, independent producer and tabloid editor. This media tycoon made a fortune out of the entertainment industry and still manages to perform live in Las Vegas. Tonight, they decide on the destiny of the two successful entrepreneurs who are ready to face the challenge. Meet Adeula Adriemi Bolale, the representative of GlaxoSmithKline, global pharmaceutical, biologics and vaccine producer and consumer healthcare company, a current supplier of Cervarix vaccine. She's gonna face the challenge against the representative of Merck & Co., one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, producer of Gardalis vaccine, Alistair Jones. Today, these two companies will fight for the right to supply the vaccine preventing cervical cancer associated with the human papillomavirus, HPV. Both companies are competing for the right of UK supply contract worth more than £100 million a year. Dragons will make the final decision and seal the deal tonight.
Hello, Dragons.
Good afternoon. What do you have for us today?
I'm the representative from GSK. First, I would like to introduce our product. Our Cervarix vaccine has been approved by over 100 countries around the world, and currently it's already been introduced into 64 countries. And we can reach demand in all places. Data suggests that
High levels of antibodies has been developed against HPV 16 and 14 for up to 6.4 years, which is previously reported as 5.5 years. And we have already presented at the IPV conference that based on our comparative studies 010, that has been shown that Cervarix has significantly higher immune responses than the competitor vaccine.
Interesting.
Represent Merck & Co., a major player in the biological pharmaceutical industry. And I'm here today to compete for supply contract for my brand of the HPV vaccine, Gardalis. Our track record speaks for itself. We've rolled out 20 vaccines in the past decade, and we have about over a dozen in the pipeline. Presently, we started our Gardalis access program last year, and we're aiming to launch 3 billion doses for 4 strains of the HPV vaccine. The likes of UNICEF is already using our products, and we have an established logistics and distribution in emerging global markets, so we can actually target the needs of people who need these drugs. Statistics show that 500,000 people will have cancer this year, and half of those numbers are going to die.
Right, so let me get this straight. You can offer to target 4 strains of the virus, and you can only offer to target 2.
yes, but the two that we are targeting are the most common, most higher risk factors that cause the cancer. So by preventing these 2 factors, I think our products are better.
And I'm assuming that you have evidence to back that up, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Right, that's good.
Well, I would like to see our products have lesser side effects.
Right, so basically you want us to enable you to just keep the monopoly for the future, right?
I believe that monopoly in this case is the best option for this market because sometimes it's just
It's more efficient for just one company operating in the market because of the huge amount of inputs and resources that we put in.
So let me clarify. You want to enter the market after GSK monopolies expires. How are you going to compete with a company that has high awareness, high customer loyalty, massive advertisement? Not only that, but also improved supply chain, and also partnership with pharmacy distributors and transportation companies?
Let's not forget we're in the top 10 pharmaceutical companies, so we already have an established brand and marketing portfolio ourselves. And we've already our track record proves that during the swine flu pandemic, we're able to work in partnership with other organizations to promote the vaccine, to get to the people who needed it the most. Especially, we also believe that bringing someone to increase the supply, and also believe we can work on both our strengths because we have a presence in different countries and we can actually meet the supply, the demand of the people. And bringing a fellow organization into this contract will increase the choices that people have. This will stabilize the prices as well, and we'll be able to meet the demand of the people and supply. And this will bring an efficient market.
So you're in more countries than they are?
We're not in more countries, but we have a global presence. In some countries, they don't have a presence in. So we can actually work on both our strengths, and also in our R&D, research and development. We're now able to actually, administer our vaccines intradermally, to place the skins of our patients where the antibodies are most effective.
Interesting. Right, but I don't understand how you think that you can be efficient because there are clearly externalities that you haven't even considered. I mean, have you considered the fact that the benefits of production, the R&D that's been done by GSK is obviously going to benefit the competing companies? What about the external benefits of consumption as well? Decreasing disease around the world, increasing the overall health of the population? Have any of you considered these? Clearly not.
So, I've heard enough. The only thing I fear is that GSK will become stagnant because it has the control over the supply for an indefinite period. So to stimulate research and development, we're going to host a competition every 3 years to win the contract of the supplier. This way, each company will seek to innovate and improve their product.